I'm trying to make things that people are able to get and that are simple and fast. So the first one we're gonna do is the Avocado Breakfast Bake. Okay, so I'm preheating the oven to 400 degrees. So if you guys have the recipe, I'm doing that, and I'm taking out my lovely little baking dish here. And you can do 1 or 2 avocados. Oh.
Go on mute.
Okay. 1 or 2 avocados depending on how many people you're gonna serve. And so also vegan, I know that Jill is vegan, so obviously you don't have to use the egg, and I'll show you different ways that you can do it as well. But you would take the avocado, and I washed it really well, and I made sure to take off the stickers. And then you just cut the avocado in half. So make it as even as you can. Mine might be a little off today. Okay, you're gonna take the pit out. Of course, this one's gonna be a harder one to take out. Come on, baby. There you go. And what you're gonna do with these, let me do this one, is once you have the avocado, you're going to start to take out a little bit more of the middle of it. And you put it to the side because I definitely love avocados, so I use it. And so you want to try to make it as even as you can. But you're going to take out a little of the flesh just so you have room for the egg to bake. Let me take out this pit. Oh, this pit really wants to take a lot of my avocado already. Okay. All right, so taking it out of this one as well, you just take the flesh out. Okay. So now I have the 2 avocados with the holes. So Jill, it is up to you, obviously. Jill is vegan, and so I always like to do vegan options as well. So you can put the egg in, of course. If not, you can add in any type of yummy, like quinoa, brown rice, veggies. You can put all kinds of veggies inside the avocado. It doesn't have to be an egg as well. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways for the egg. I'm going to show one with a regular egg, and then one with the mix. So all you're going to do is just put, so this is the egg mix, if you don't have the eggs. I'm going to do one with a whole egg and then one with just the egg mix. So you just pour it right into the hole in the avocado. And that's why you want to make sure you have a good little hole so that the egg sticks. And of course a little bit will fall out. Or you can crack a full egg into it. And today I'm actually, instead of using the full egg, I'm just going to use my mix to save a little bit of time. And this way I get it in just right into my avocado hole. Okay? So then the egg is inside the avocado hole. And you can add whatever you want to it. So I'm definitely going to season it with my Himalayan sea salt, my black pepper, and I love turmeric, so I'm going to add turmeric to it on top. And whatever seasoning, so if you want onions, I love onions, so I'm putting onions in it. And you can even do tomato. So I'm putting that on top. So you season it with whatever you want to, or whatever you want to put inside your little avocado bake. And then you just put it into the oven for 15 minutes. So while we do other stuff, I'm just putting it right in. And I want to show you how it looks, but I'll tilt it over. Can you guys see it? Yeah? Okay.
That looks so good. I'm making me very hungry.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, cooking.
Me too, I'm here.
Okay, good. All right, so how simple is that? That's basically just avocados with the egg. Put in your seasoning. seasonings at 400 degrees, bake for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna let that be.
Yum, I'm hungry too.
Oh, yay, you're back.
I wondered what happened, you guys. I was literally meditating the whole time. I'm like, wow, how long are we meditating? And then I opened my eyes and there was an internet connection without, but I meditated the whole time.
Did you do yoga?
Going for this.
Did you do the yoga? Uh-huh.
It was on for the yoga, but then at the end,
Oh, yeah.
We did a little meditation while mine went on for like 15 minutes.
Oh my God, I love it. You're so cute, Jen. Okay, so the avocados are in. That's how easy that is. A baking sheet, you know, however many you want to make, but you just slice the avocado in half, put it in, put the egg inside or the egg mixture, and then whatever seasonings you want. So I put salt, pepper, and turmeric. Plus I put some onions. What else did I put? Onions, tomato inside the egg. Inside the avocado. And then after I'll put on a little bit more seasonings. So you can definitely do that. Then we're just letting it bake. So now what I'm gonna do is show you guys this healthy cucumber lemonade. Super, super yummy. So all you need is a blender for this. And so you would chop up an entire cucumber, one big cucumber, and you're gonna blend all this together. So I cut it up last night, and normally I would definitely take the skin off, but my fiance doesn't have a peeler. So I had to wash it really, really good to make sure it was all off. It was nice and clean. So I just cut up one large cucumber. I'm gonna blend all this together that I'm gonna be showing you, okay? And then we are gonna do 2 cups of water, which will be super easy. And also lemon or lime juice. So depending if you like lime or lemon. Okay, there's one. So these are fun things too that you can make with your kids. Ooh, just enough. I actually might put a little bit out. Okay. And if you want to sweeten it, you would add honey or you would add stevia, whatever, however you want it to taste. So if you want some more sweet, something sweet, so I'll just add a packet of the stevia. And then you also want to add in lemon or lime juice, and that can be anywhere from 3 to 5 lemons or limes, depending on how you like it. So an easy way, if you don't have like a juicer to get the juice out of a lemon or a lime or even an orange you can use, is you just press down quite a bit all over on the fruit. That way you get it nice and ready and juicy. And then you just slice it open, and I just punch a couple different holes and I just squeeze the juice out of it as much as you possibly can if you don't have the juicer. So it's a simple way to do it. Don't worry about the seeds because you'll be straining this mixture. So even if the seeds come out, it's okay. We're gonna strain it after this. So I'm squeezing as much juice as I can. So I did 2 lemons last night and I'm doing 1 more right now just so you guys can see. Okay. Then I just add that juice to my water, my cucumbers, and my stevia. Where's my lid? And now I'm just gonna blend it all together. So it's all here in the blender. You could use a bigger blender, of course. And if you want to make more, you can always make more, but this is how it looks. Okay, just put it right on. Watch your ears, I'm gonna blend. And you want it smooth, so I just take a look at it and I'm gonna have it just a little smoother. To strain it. So now I'm just going to strain it to take out any of the pulp. And like I said, I mixed it with the cucumber peel on it, so I don't want the cucumber peel. And then you can always add like more lemon or lime to taste. And this is so good for immunity right now too. So lemons are so good for our immune system. Limes, they're very good for digestion. They're so right now during this time as we're really trying to keep our immunity up as well, this is very good. So limes, lemons, all of that goodness. So in my strainer, I just press out as much of the juice as I possibly can from my mixture. Oh, good Lord, I forgot to turn it. And then just strain a little bit more. So basically, that's all you do for the mix, and then you just add either sparkling water. So sometimes I'll add mineral water to this, or you could just add regular water with ice. And I'll just strain this little piece and then I'll show you guys how yummy it is. So whichever one you want, either sparkling water or regular water. And right now I'm just going to do a little bit just to show you for time's sake, but basically you just strain it out because you want all the goodness. Yes.
I have to run off, but thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Robert. I'm glad you made it.
All right.
Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
Goodbye. Good. You. Nice to meet you.
Okay. So now I'm just going to pour this over my water and ice, and look how yummy that it looks. Doesn't that look good?
Hey, Jeanette, that's not in the email you sent, is it?
Healthy cucumber lemonade.
Cucumber lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I? Maybe I'm looking at it.
Do you have the avocado breakfast bake on there?
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't.
But there's no instructions, just the ones you're giving us.
Oh, it should be on there. It should say preparation.
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to look through my emails a little better. Okay.
I'll double check it.
I want to make sure I can do it.
Okay, I'll double check it too. It's pretty easy, so that's why I think I put ingredients and I put preparation. Like add the cucumbers, water.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at the shopping list. I see it. It's the attachment.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, yes.
Awesome.
And so now to taste, like this is a little tart. So depending if you like it tart or if you want, you can add more honey or more stevia, whatever you want to add to it, you can add. But this is really good and refreshing, and you're getting all the great benefits from the lemons and the limes. So, very yummy, especially after yoga. So that is the healthy cucumber lemonade. Yummy! So you should try this today. It's very good. Ooh, and to make it nice and refreshing, I mean, if you guys wanted to, you could add a little sprig of vodka if you wanted to make it a nice little drink with the sparkling water in that, right? Yeah? Just giving you some options for healthy ways if you are wanting to have a little bit of spirits in your drinks. All right, let me move that away. On my cooking channel, I need a cleaning crew now. Okay, so next we are doing our chicken lettuce cups. Huh? Is that anybody? Any questions?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Any questions, anyone? Good so far? Okay. Let me check on these. All right, I think these have about 5 more minutes. Okay, so for the chicken lettuce wraps, you can either use chicken or tofu. And whichever one you do, you want to make sure that it's cut up and shredded. So last night, I boiled my chicken and I shredded it. So I'm trying to do stuff that way, the prep, we don't have to worry about the prep of it. Okay, so I'm taking out my pan. So I already cooked my chicken, but I'm going to just warm up the chicken. So here's the shredded chicken, and this is just 1 chicken breast. So depending on how many people you're going to serve would be how many that you're going to cook completely. But the reason why it kind of looks yellow too is because I put turmeric in with the water when I boil the chicken, plus onions. I like to do as much as, and plus garlic as well. So remember, garlic, onions, turmeric. Yes.
If you use tofu, would you also would you saute it with turmeric and onions, or would you suggest something?
Absolutely.
For the tofu?
Yeah, absolutely. I cut up my tofu and put it in a little saute pan and put all those same ingredients. That way it just gets that yummy taste. It'll get a little bit of yellow too because of the turmeric. So absolutely. And I love tofu. The crazy thing is that I really haven't been able to find tofu at the market. Have you guys?
I don't cook with a lot of tofu. We do a lot of meatless, a meatless product. And those have been hard to find. Like anything in the freezer is hard to find.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I have a delivery coming later, so I'm gonna see if I can add tofu.
Oh yeah, it'll be good. I love tofu. That's why I'm like, wow, I can't find it. Okay, so I'm just warming up the chicken. But once you actually make it, the chicken will be warm. But I'm just warming it just a bit because I'm going to add in, I'm gonna add in some green peppers. So I cut up some bell peppers. So it's also, again, whatever vegetables you like. But I'm adding in the green bell peppers. I'm also going to add in some tomatoes. And you could do this, like if you're doing tofu instead of the chicken, you would just add all this into your tofu mixture as well. And then you can either make brown rice or quinoa. Last night we actually had some basmati rice with our meal, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to use that instead. But you could do quinoa or the brown rice and just add as much of it in as you want into your chicken or tofu mixture with your veggies. And remember, you can add any veggies that you like. So I'm just warming it up. And it looks really good. So this is what it looks like. It's the chicken, all of that goodness. Just getting it warm. And then, I love balsamic vinaigrette, but whatever type of dressing is good for you. So I usually do a balsamic vinaigrette from Trader Joe's. But what I'm going to add to it today is a fig balsamic, just so that it gets a little yummy taste to it. And just getting it all nice and warm. And that way it kind of holds the mixture together too, because we're doing lettuce cups or lettuce, like little lettuce wraps. So I don't want my meat to fall all over, so this mixture, the Balsamic helps to hold it together and gives it obviously good flavor, so it just looks really yummy. So then you just let that all get together. And then depending on what lettuce you want, I just got some romaine. The other day there was a farmer's market that was still going, and I got some amazing spinach with these big leaves, and I already ate all of it. It was so good. But you want to get something that has like a good width so that you can make these little cups for. So I'm just going to cut one of these. I'm going to rinse. You want to make sure you rinse and pat them off. So now the egg bake is done too. So let me turn this off. Just going to grab the avocados real quick out of the oven. Actually, they could go a little bit longer. I'm going to do 5 more minutes. I like my eggs really done. Okay. All right, so I just rinsed off my lettuce. Patting it down. So you're going to dry them. All that goodness. And then I cut it from about here, depending on how big you want them. So I'll get a little plate. And my mixture is nice and warm. So depending on how big, I just cut up the lettuce. And you would cut a few of these. So you can make them big or as small as you want. And then I just add the mixture right into the lettuce. And like I said, if they're smaller, you can make like little lettuce cups. If it's bigger, you can make it like a little lettuce wrap. And so I even love to add mandarin oranges to mine. So I put mandarin oranges on top. And I'll add even a little bit of cilantro. And this looks super, super yummy. Can you guys see it? Yeah. So it's so good. You can wrap it and eat it as a little wrap, or you can cut it into a smaller little piece and do a little lettuce cup. That's how easy this is, and they're so good and they're healthy. You're not eating a bunch of carbs. You're having it in this yummy lettuce wrap, and it's delicious. Okay? Any questions on this one? No?
Yummy.
I want it now.
Yeah, it's good. And these are so easy. That's why I was really trying to see what you guys can make that you would have easily and readily available in the kitchen. So let me see, what time is it? I'm just going to take out, where did I put them? Ah, there they are. I'm just going to take out the avocados just to kind of show you, even if it's not completely done. Looks good, looks good. And obviously avocados are a good source of good fat for us. But here is what it looks like. Can you see?
Mm,
Yes?
yummy.
Yeah. So obviously I want this baked a little bit more. But you bake it to your own consistency. And Jill, you would have your veggies in it. And you can add whatever you wanted with your veggies and like quinoa or brown rice inside. Even black beans you could do too inside of it. So you could be super creative of however you want to do your avocado bakes, but they're so good, and it changes the consistency of the avocado too. But it's super yummy. So there you have it, ladies. There is the avocado breakfast bake, the healthy cucumber lemonade, and the chicken lettuce cups.
Yum.
Wraps. Yes. Woo! And you have the recipes. It's really simple. So these don't take much time. They don't take much prep at all, except for cooking the chicken or the tofu and just cutting up whatever condiments you want. And I even did some turkey bacon, so you can cut up little pieces of turkey bacon and put it on top of the avocado if you wanted to. Okay? So whichever way you want to do that. How do you feel? Good?
Good.
Yay!
Yeah, that was great.
This was amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This was such a great couple hours.
Oh, you're so welcome.